With its vast and uninhabited landscape having the world's most active volcanoes, the biggest glaciers, ever-flowing waterfalls, steep mountain ranges, black sand beaches, peculiar lava fields, and dramatic plateaus, Iceland can be called a land of fire and ice. Iceland's peculiar landscape has been nothing short of a wonder that has intrigued the scientific community, but recent discoveries that have emerged from the ground have terrified scientists. What dangers could be hidden beneath the grounds in Iceland? Join us as we unravel what just emerged in Iceland that terrifies scientists. Iceland. Recall the big eruption of Eyjafjallajökull in 2010. It remains one of the most significant volcanic events in Iceland's history, having caused so much chaos in Europe, with a giant ash cloud disrupting air travel for weeks. The impact was phenomenal, gaining global attention, affecting millions of travelers, and even causing a substantial effect on the nation's economy. Hekla was also known as the gateway to hell in the old days, and Katla was a superactive volcano hiding under the Mýrdalsjökull glacier. Of Iceland's 32 active volcanoes, none is watched more closely than Katla. One of the nation's largest and most feared, Katla lies under glacial ice hundreds of meters thick, meaning that any eruption is likely to melt the ice and cause widespread flooding. Katla last erupted in 1918, but gained revived attention in recent years with the dystopian Netflix series Katla, largely filmed in the area surrounding Vik. There's Grímsvötn too, Iceland's most frequently erupting volcano, chilling beneath the Vatnajökull glacier. These volcanoes aren't just troublemakers, they also bring good stuff. Their geothermal energy is a huge source of power and warmth for Iceland. It lights homes, powers businesses, and warms cool spots like the Blue Lagoon, a famous geothermal spa. Iceland's volcanoes aren't just doing their thing but also part of the island's stories. Tales and legends inspired by these fiery mountains are woven into Icelandic history. Even with few people around, Iceland's volcanoes can cause big problems. The reason for Iceland's intense volcanic activity is the country's geological position, where particular geological forces are at work between the spreading plate boundary on the mid-Atlantic Ocean ridge and a powerful mantle plume creating a hotspot on the surface. Together they produce large amounts of magma, filling the gaps in the crust made by the spreading plates and resulting in frequent eruptions along the rift zone. Its eruptions can mess up air travel, affect the climate, and even change global weather. As a result, scientists keep a keen eye on these volcanoes, monitoring them daily and learning how they behave to warn when they might blow up, keeping Icelanders and others safe. Iceland and its volcanoes have a complex yet typical relationship, so these new findings have changed the narrative as we know it, giving it a new look. Man-made cave. This recent discovery was made near the small town of Oddi in Rangárvallir in 2018 during a routine excavation by the Archaeological Institute of Iceland. It was a huge man-made cave system, believed to date back to 800–1060 AD, in line with the Viking Age, when Iceland was first inhabited. This finding has raised a lot of excitement, especially among historians, as the caves provide a window that offers glimpses of the life lived by the early inhabitants. The caves are considered náttúruhellir, Old Norse structures used as stables. The size and complexity of the cave system suggest they were more than just structures. They were essential to the community's survival in the harsh Icelandic landscape. The discovery gives credit to the 13th century tale from Bishop Orlkur's Legends of Saints. It narrates a cave collapsing with 12 bulls inside, proof of the historical significance of this new find. This cave turned out to be not only a hiding spot, but it was like a settlement for Vikings. The cave is still being explored, but archaeologists have reported that this cave was used not only for shelter, but also the storage of utensils and weapons, as weapons, utensils, and artifacts have been found in this cave. Now, all over Iceland, Viking weapons hint at the significance of warfare and defense in their society. A closer look tells us how skilled these Vikings were in making stuff. Eyewitnesses from the archaeological team expressed their amazement at the size and sophistication of the cave system. Upon discovery, they had expected human or animal remains that could share their daily lives. Rather, they found something even bigger, a doorway to an entire community's history. However, the discovery goes beyond mere historical interest, as scientists have taken a particular interest as they ponder every possible theory and the broader implications of this finding, raising questions about how many more such structures are hidden beneath Iceland's surface, waiting to be discovered. What do these caves tell us about the lives of the early settlers in Iceland and how they managed to construct such complex structures with the limited technology available then? As interesting as it is, scientists warn of these ancient caves' various risks and dangers. Owing to their age, these untouched structures could be unstable and vulnerable to collapse from natural erosion or seismic trembles, and trembles could be a harbor for old diseases or contaminants for the surrounding environment. Additionally, there is the possibility that these caves host hazardous materials from the Viking era, posing a health risk to those exploring them. Experts recommend careful exploration to preserve both Viking artifacts and human safety. Icelandia. Some geologists have developed a theory of a landmass underneath Iceland called Icelandia. This means the island nation is a potential continent stretching from Greenland towards Europe. If proven to be true, this supposed sunken continent would redefine the geology of the entire North Atlantic region, compelling a rewrite of Earth's history. The concept of Iceland casts doubt on our understanding of Earth's geological history, particularly the breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea, believed to have broken up over 50 million years ago. This theory is founded on the belief that a continental crust sits below Iceland instead of a purely oceanic crust, signaling untouched deposits of minerals, fuels, and resources. However, critics argue that more concrete evidence is needed to back such a monumental claim, emphasizing the need for further seismic studies and deep-sea drilling to confirm the presence of continental crust in this region. Geophysicists are intrigued by the potential of finding new mineral and hydrocarbon resources offering economic prospects, but this is also very concerning because aggressive mining and drilling could severely disrupt the marine ecosystems in the area. Furthermore, it could lead to aggressive resource exploration activities in a region that is already facing the brunt of climate change. Experts warn that any disruption to the already fragile ecological balance could have unforeseen consequences within the region and globally. On the positive side, both discoveries offer clues, opening new avenues for research and study into Iceland's Viking heritage and geology. On the other hand, geologists advocate for comprehensive geological surveys and studies to validate the Icelandia hypothesis. The recent geological findings present a complex scenario of ecological, environmental, and geological implications, demanding careful examination and forecasting. The discovery of the Viking-era caves near Oddi brings concerns about geological stability, and if confirmed, Icelandia, the proposed submerged continent under Iceland, could radically change our understanding of Earth's geological history. From an ecological standpoint, these discoveries might result in irreversible damage if further explored, as the existence of Icelandia could have far-reaching effects on global weather patterns. Scientists express concern about its potential impact on the North Atlantic Oscillation, a crucial determinant of weather conditions in Europe and North America. Such changes could disrupt established climatic patterns, leading to unforeseen weather anomalies. From a geological perspective, the discovery makes extensive research and surveys necessary, which could provide groundbreaking insights into continental drift and plate tectonics. A deeper understanding of the distribution of continental and oceanic crusts in the North Atlantic area is vital for accurate predictions of volcanic activities and earthquake risks. The theoretical presence of Icelandia also challenges established geological theories, prompting a reassessment of our current understanding of Earth's formation and processes. This could lead to discoveries and theories in geology extending well beyond the North Atlantic region. While the discoveries in Iceland are enthralling, they come with a suite of ecological, environmental, and geological concerns. Exploring these discoveries As research unfolds, it becomes even more obvious that we need to balance the excitement of discovery with the responsibility of safeguarding our planet's delicate ecosystems and rich historical tapestry. These discoveries are fascinating in their own right and shed light on past geological events that have shaped Iceland's landscape and influenced scientific understanding. The recent geological discoveries in Iceland underscore the dynamic nature of Earth's geology and highlight the vital importance of studying and monitoring its geothermal activities closely. These discoveries in Iceland have also prompted a comprehensive effort that involves ongoing monitoring, emergency preparedness, international cooperation, research into climate impacts, and sustainable tourism practices. These measures are essential for safeguarding communities, advancing scientific knowledge, and preserving Iceland's unique geological heritage. In the face of Iceland's dynamic geology, scientists have taken bold and proactive measures to understand and mitigate potential risks, ensuring we stay one step ahead of any geological surprises. Past experiences, such as the widespread impact of the Eyjafjallajökull eruption, have prompted enhanced monitoring systems, better preparedness, and part of a broader narrative of global geological and environmental changes. The findings in Iceland serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of Earth's geology, showcasing how shifts in one part of the world can provide valuable insights into the planet's past and future. The discovery of Icelandia challenges existing theories about continental drift and the global climate system. Understanding these processes, especially in geologically active regions like Iceland, is vital for predicting future climate patterns. For example, while releasing large amounts of greenhouse gases, volcanic eruptions can also have a cooling effect on the planet by reflecting sunlight away from the Earth's surface. Moreover, uncovering these new geological features in Iceland could provide valuable insights into the Earth's past climate conditions, with potential global repercussions. As we grapple with the challenges of climate change, the lessons learned from Iceland's dynamic geology undoubtedly contribute to our global efforts to understand and protect our planet. In response to these startling geological discoveries, Icelandic authorities and the global scientific community have implemented various proactive measures. These strategies are designed to monitor, understand, and mitigate any potential risks of Iceland's dynamic geology. Satellite imagery and aerial surveillance are employed to monitor changes in the landscape, such as the formation of new volcanic fissures or the shifting of tectonic plates. Comprehensive emergency plans, developed in collaboration with civil defense agencies, include evacuation procedures, public awareness campaigns, and coordination with local and international emergency services. The goal is to ensure that communities in geologically active areas are well prepared for eventualities. Global impact of said discoveries. These recent discoveries are not isolated events. They form part of a broader narrative of global geological and environmental changes, highlighting how localized events can have far-reaching implications, especially in climate change. The findings in Iceland are a reminder of the dynamic nature of Earth's geology. The global scientific community aims to deepen its understanding of Iceland's unique geology and its implications for the rest of the world. Ongoing monitoring, emergency preparedness, international cooperation, and research into climate impacts constitute a comprehensive effort. Scientists are investigating how emissions from volcanic activity in Iceland could affect atmospheric conditions globally, contributing crucial insights to climate systems and fostering accurate climate predictions. Iceland's geological features have extensive consequences that reach beyond its borders, shaping global climate patterns, influencing the North Atlantic Oscillation, deepening our understanding of Earth's intricate geology, and prompting considerations of potential future implications. The Earth's geological processes are crucial in the global climate system. Understanding these processes, especially in geologically active regions like Iceland, is vital for predicting future climate patterns. For example, volcanic eruptions can release large amounts of greenhouse gases, but they can also have a cooling effect on the planet by reflecting sunlight away from the Earth's surface. Moreover, uncovering these new geological features in Iceland could provide valuable insights into the Earth's past climate conditions. This, in turn, can help scientists develop more accurate models to predict how the planet's climate might change. Such knowledge is crucial for preparing for and mitigating the effects of climate change. Iceland's geographical placement is pivotal in determining worldwide climate patterns at the juncture of the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. The constant movement of the Earth's crust in this region releases heat from the planet's interior, impacting the atmosphere. Additionally, warm ocean currents enveloping Iceland further contribute to the region's climatic influence. The North Atlantic Oscillation, a climate phenomenon, is intricately tied to pressure differences between the Icelandic low and the Azores high. These pressure systems are interconnected with temperature contrasts from the convergence of warm and cold ocean currents around Iceland. Changes in the NAO reverberate across the northern hemisphere, influencing weather patterns from winter temperatures to precipitation levels. Iceland's geological revelations provide scientists with a natural laboratory to scrutinize Earth's complex processes. Abounding in volcanic activity, active volcanoes, geysers, and hot springs make Iceland an ideal location to study tectonic plate movements, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. This knowledge substantially contributes to our broader comprehension of Earth's geological dynamics. Beyond unraveling the past and present, the study of Iceland's geology yields insights into potential future scenarios. As a geothermal energy hotspot, Iceland's significance grows in a world seeking sustainable alternatives. Additionally, the country's geological activity underscores the hazards of living in active regions, sparking conversations about risk mitigation and preparedness. This research is crucial for understanding the role of volcanic activity in climate systems and developing more accurate climate models. Finally, there is an emphasis on sustainable and responsible tourism in response to these geological phenomena. With the increase in visitors drawn to Iceland's unique landscapes, authorities are working to ensure that tourism activities do not negatively impact these sensitive geological sites. This involves regulating access to certain areas, promoting eco-friendly tourism practices, and educating visitors about preserving these natural wonders. The response to the recent geological discoveries in Iceland is a comprehensive effort that involves ongoing monitoring, emergency preparedness, international cooperation, research into climate impacts, and sustainable tourism practices. These measures are essential for safeguarding communities, advancing scientific knowledge, and preserving Iceland's unique geological heritage. We hope you enjoyed viewing it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time.